frustrating is it to have an itchy dog? You know, I remember when I had a rescue terrier many years ago who suffered from skin and other allergies. It was really heartbreaking and incredibly frustrating. Now, back then, I didn't have very much knowledge about natural medicines. I'd only been using a little bit in humans. So naturally, I just followed my vets at the time in terms of the advice of drugs. Now, interestingly, my vet never ever mentioned about the importance of nutrition and how this might affect the health of my dog's skin. And of course, as I said, I didn't really register this either back then. I was only in my early 20s. And I think sometimes we seem to forget about what our dog's skin needs nutritionally to stay healthy. And when skin allergies arise, nutrition, of course, becomes even more important. So today, let's have a look at my top 5 nutritional deficiencies that can potentially lead to skin allergies in your dog. So stay tuned to learn more. Hi there, it's Lyndall Pinchon, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Happy healthy dogs. If you're new to the channel, thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to get more great content. And for those regulars, welcome back. Thank you for being patient. I've had a little break, but hopefully back on track now. Thank you for stopping by. Now, when we think about our dog's skin, we need to remember that it's one more organ in the body, and a rather large one, of course. So our dog's skin provides a protective barrier and also has its own microbiome of bacteria and yeasts, which cause no problems unless things get out of balance. Now, skin allergies or allergic dermatitis, along with many other types of skin rashes, itchiness, etc., affect a huge amount of dogs out there. Now, while there are a number of different types of skin conditions that can be problematic for your dog, ultimately they come back down to how your dog's immune system's functioning and reacting to something or being overreactive. Now, typically this is going to be treated by your vet with things like steroids that help suppress the immune response, along with antibiotics that are aimed at treating any infection that might be associated with the skin condition. Now, unfortunately, of course, this combination of drugs is often why your dog then ends up with not only the original dermatitis or allergy skin problem, but with even further secondary yeast infections. And many of you would, of course, be really familiar with this. And we also know that there's many other negative side effects of these drugs on both your dog's immune system, and of course, their gut health. So let's have a look at how to help the skin and immune system nutritionally. Now, let me say firstly too that I think sometimes we forget that having a nutrient-dense diet can help reduce overall inflammation, which is underlying many of these skin conditions. Now, of course, inflammation generally starts in your dog's gut and then spreads out to other areas. So focusing on gut healing is also an essential part here. But of course, let's jump into our first nutrient deficiency today, which is vitamin D3. Now, we know that skin itching is often triggered by histamine. Now, this is a chemical in your dog's body that's associated with immune responses. It causes the itch and redness that you see that's often associated with bites, rashes, skin dryness, or damage. Now, histamine is released by the body during this allergic reaction by cells known as mast cells. Now, vitamin D3 has been shown to stabilize these cells, reducing their tendency to release this histamine into the body. And in this way, D3 can really help control histamine levels and, of course, prevent further allergic reactions. Now, of course, vitamin D3 too is the main controller of your dog's immune system response, making sure that it responds appropriately without overreacting. So if your dog's vitamin D levels are a bit low, this may be contributing to their skin and immune imbalances. Now, while in dogs, it's important not to give large doses of straight vitamin D3 because it is held in the liver, we can focus on foods and supplements such as cod liver oil and other oils in small amounts to boost vitamin D levels. Now, remember too that unlike humans, Dogs cannot synthesize vitamin D that they get from the sun. So no matter how much they're out there sunbaking, it's not going to help. And of course, too much sun is harmful. Some of the best foods to consider here for vitamin D supplements, of course, are egg yolks, fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, organic beef, squash, shiitake mushrooms, and small amounts of liver. Now, what if your dog has known allergies to some of these foods/proteins? Then it might be useful to consider cod liver oil if there's no known fish allergy. This is generally tolerated. Coconut oil, or even small amounts of organic butter to help boost up these D3 levels, and focusing on foods that are safe, or even consider giving a supplement. Now, if a supplement's required, you must always work with your vet or holistic practitioner to ascertain the correct dose for your dog in the time frame that they need to be on it, because too much vitamin D can lead to toxicity. Now, I find the best way is to really focus on foods and to add in small amounts of those oils, as we've mentioned just a minute ago. Now, number 2 today is zinc. Now, around 5% of the total zinc found in your dog's body is actually located in their skin. Doesn't seem a lot, but it is quite a lot. And when it comes to absorbing this mineral, dogs do tend to only absorb around 15 to 40% of the zinc that they take into their body through diet. And in certain breeds, of course, like Malamutes and Huskies, this is even less due to genetics. Now, zinc, of course, is critical for wound healing and immune function. So low zinc levels can make your dog more prone to skin infections like yeast or secondary staph infections associated with allergy. Now, along with low zinc levels, this can lead to a variety of other symptoms, including flaky skin or skin shedding, hair loss, skin rashes, especially scaly rashes, crusty sores, and other skin lesions. Now, red or swollen paws and general excessive itching are also common. So dogs that have a tendency to skin allergies are maybe more likely to be low in zinc. And unfortunately, this is worse for those dogs that have been on a kibble only or predominantly processed diet that's lacking in these essential minerals. Now, initially, you'd want to focus on a natural, preferably raw diet, as this can really help provide good levels with foods such as beef, lamb, chicken, organ meats such as liver and kidney, along with vegetables like broccoli, spinach, you've got ground pumpkin seeds, and of course oily fish. Now, if supplementation is required, the general dose is going to vary, but generally looking at 2.5 to 4.5 milligrams per kilo body weight daily in a chelated form. But always, once again, check this with your vet. Number 3 is vitamin B12. Now, as one of the B group vitamins, too little B12 can make it much more likely for your dog to develop skin issues such as dermatitis, coat thinning and hair loss, and general skin inflammation and irritation. Now, a deficiency may come from poor or inappropriate diet, such as an all processed food diet, or your dog may have trouble actually absorbing the B12 through the gut. And in some cases too, there is a hereditary link in certain breeds, including Schnauzers and Border Collies. Now, how do low B12 levels lead to skin issues? As I said, well, firstly, vitamin B12 is essential for the cellular DNA synthesis, and this is essential for cell replication and turnover. As a very rapidly renewing organ, the skin requires adequate B12 for the production of all these new skin cells that are turning over. In addition, if levels are low, this can really impair the production of those new cells, leading to a really compromised skin barrier, which can manifest as dry, flaky skin and can contribute to dermatitis development. Now, B12 is also involved in fatty acid metabolism, which affects the production of sebum, which is the oil that's produced by the sebaceous glands in your dog's skin. Now, sebum helps to keep the skin moisturized and protected, and any disruption in this balance can really lead once again to that inflamed skin, along with the tendency to develop secondary infection. And finally, B12 deficiency can affect the immune system's function, leading to an inappropriate inflammatory response. Now, this can cause that chronic inflammation in the skin, resulting in redness, in swelling, irritation. Now, foods to focus on here with B12 include beef and beef organs, chicken, lamb, fish like tuna and mackerel, and egg yolks. And it can be worth, of course, talking to your vet if you have concerns here, because it may be that your dog is getting sufficient B12 through the diet, but as I said earlier, they may not be absorbing it, and a blood test can ascertain this. It might need to be addressed. Thank you, Poppy. And in some cases, supplements given. And a dosage, of course, will depend on each specific case, so you'll be guided by your vet there. Number 4 is magnesium. Now, magnesium is one of those minerals that has so many benefits for our dogs, and not only when it comes to the health of your dog's skin. Now, if your dog is experiencing skin issues of any kind, then it's quite possible that they may need a little bit more of this amazing mineral. Now, magnesium helps in a number of ways. Firstly, like vitamin D that we mentioned earlier, magnesium helps to regulate that histamine response. So low magnesium levels can lead to an increase in histamine release, which is that trigger for the itchiness and the inflamed skin and hives and things like that. And it also plays a crucial role in maintaining balance within your dog's immune system. Now, low magnesium levels can lead to an overactive immune system, which increases the likelihood of allergies. And this, of course, includes dermatitis. And because magnesium has anti-inflammatory properties as well, if the levels are a little bit too low, then this is more likely as well to increase inflammation absolutely anywhere in the body, including on your dog's skin. And finally, in regards to magnesium, this helps to maintain that skin barrier. So if there's not enough magnesium present within your dog's body, then this can also weaken the skin and make it more susceptible to irritants that can then actually set off an allergy reaction. Now, foods to include here include leafy green vegetables, things like spinach and kale, your brassicas like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, pumpkin seeds, oily fish, organ meats, and beef. Now, if your dog is having raw bones in their diet too, this can help supply magnesium as well. Now, if supplementation is required, you can look to magnesium in the diglycinate form in a dose of around 0.2 milligrams per kilogram of body weight daily, or look for a transdermal form that can actually be rubbed into the dog's skin and will absorb into the body this way. And finally today, guys, number 5 is what I regard as a really important one in terms of the immune system, is selenium. Now, this is such a powerful antioxidant mineral, but one that, like magnesium, can sometimes be less than adequate in our dog's diet. And when it comes to the skin, selenium is a crucial component of the enzyme glutathione peroxidase. Now, this enzyme helps protect all cells from oxidative damage. Now, low selenium levels can therefore impair this antioxidant defense, leading to an increase of oxidative stress, which can lead to that damaged and inflamed skin. Now, one of selenium's most well-known roles is its ability to support our dog's immune system. Now, selenium, if levels are low, this can lead to an impaired immune response similar to zinc, making dogs more susceptible to infections and allergy reactions that occur on the skin, really anywhere in the body, to be honest. And like magnesium, it will definitely help protect your dog's skin barrier. So when levels once again are inadequate, this will, like magnesium, make your dog more prone to those skin irritations and allergy reactions as that skin barrier weakens. Now, selenium is also important to keep the coat healthy and strong as well. Now, food sources here include seafood such as tuna, sardines, and salmon. Ground Brazil nuts is a very high source, so a little bit of that added into the diet. Turkey and chicken, preferably organic. Organ meats, eggs, and shiitake mushrooms. Now, if supplementation is needed, look for selenium in an organic form, such as selenomethionine, and combining this with a little bit of vitamin E, and often supplements do have this in there to help that absorption. Now, the dose will depend on your dog, so just be guided here by your vet or practitioner if supplementation is absolutely needed. So there, guys, you have my top 5 nutrient deficiencies that can potentially lead to skin allergies, dermatitis, itchy skin, all those sorts of skin conditions. And of course, you can also consider a number of other nutrients here, like omega-3, fish oils, vitamin A and vitamin E, as well as vitamin B3. All of these nutrients, if you're wanting to find out if there is a potential deficiency, of course, you can talk to your vet about blood tests, or other options include things like hair testing too. And don't forget, as I said earlier, the importance of gut health when treating, so I'm going to fly around me, any skin allergy conditions, as this is an essential part of any natural treatment protocol for skin allergies. And guys, if you've got a dog suffering from any skin or gut condition, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. But if you're looking for some support, I am open for bookings, limited consultations at the moment. So all my details are below. You can jump on to my website and check that out. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Thank you for being patient. I've had a little bit of time off. As I said, I hadn't been well. I hit a little bit of burnout in June, and I've really had to take some time out for myself, but I'm just getting back into things slowly. So thank you for being patient. I'm really sorry I haven't posted for a while, and there's still that fly annoying me. Please do give this video a thumbs up and share. This does help to get that content out on YouTube, so the algorithms can pick it up and more people can find out more information that can help their dogs. So do that. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that as well. Guys, have a great day. I'll catch up with you very soon in another video. Until then, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.